Hello, this is Inkbeak, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Play Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color. I healed my Pokemon off screen, since I just, kind of rage quit last episode due to my Dratini's epic fail. Or Dragonair's epic fail. I even forgot that I had a level 15 Dragonair, which is good, but, because it's not evolved, Dratini is not supposed to evolve to Dragonair until level 30. So having a Dragonair early is pretty cool, but they learn some pretty not so great moves unless you use some TMs early and often. And I'd rather just train the levels now and teach the moves, before the Elite Four and stuff like that. Alright, so Dragonair gained another level. Yeah, there's a really high encounter rate inside the burnt building here. So, yeah, I guess you just gotta have to make do. Yeah, so what I'm doing now is essentially having Dragonair lead my party and just switching him out, him, her, whatever, switching it out just so we can get some experience and level up to a respectable level where it can do some battles on its own. Right now the moveset of Dragonair, not great. It can get one shot pretty easily. Just because, there's a drastic level increase here. In retrospect, what I should have done was capture a Dratini or Dragonair at the Safari Zone, then gone back into Cycling Road and trained against the trainers there. That way, it would actually be in a pretty productive way to level up a Dragonair. Maybe teach it like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, or like a killer move. That's the quickest way to level up a Dragonair or Dratini. The odds of you catching a Dragonair are unlikely, because I was ridiculously lucky. That was the Let's Play gods. Like, here you go. Here's a Dragonair. Catch it on your first go when you start recording. I didn't even get the chance to do the whole edit out thing that you do in Let's Plays when you finally catch one. So I was quite fortunate. I was just hoping to show you guys how to catch a Dratini. Yeah, anyway, the Burnout Building is a location here in Cinnabar where you can catch a lot of Fire-type Pokemon, some Poison types as well. As you can see, it's a little bit of a maze. Basically, there's two switch states, on and off, and half the gates in this building will either lock in one set or unlock in the other. So you have to find these statues and switch the button to proceed further. It's really annoying, and you have to do a lot of backtracking, and this will probably take a couple of episodes to do. This is not going to be as much of a pain as, say, Silphco. Realistically, I could have finished Silphco in one episode because I know how to get to the end straight away. It's not that difficult. You just go to the 5th floor, get the card key, get to the 3rd floor or 9th floor, depending on whichever method you use, and just head straight towards your rival, fight your rival, and then head off and fight against Giovanni. Not that difficult, but, I'm trying to show you as much as I can in this Let's Play, which is why this particular Let's Play is kinda long and kinda annoying to record the audio for. Yep, so right now, I'm just fighting random battles. I haven't even really made any progress except for my Dragonair going to level 16. It's still not going to be that effective until it's in its lower 30s, because it's got a lot of catch up to do. Experience with random battles is really nothing much at this point of the game. The only way to really get true experience... Ooh, and we have a new Pokemon, Growlithe. Growlithe is a Fire-type Pokemon. It can evolve to a Arcanine. Arcanine is the statistically speaking, probably one of the best Generation 1, only 1 tier level up Pokemon, 1 evolution Pokemons in the game. I mean, it has absurd stats, but it's really balanced, and if it had its high stat total, but you know, focused on say special or something like that, or speed, then it would be a killer Pokemon. But because it's so balanced and there's nothing particular about Arcanine, its evolved form, you know, I mean, it's a good Pokemon, but not great. I'm so sick of let's just use Blastoise. Okay, so let's get Blastoise out there. Alright, here uses Tail Whip to lower my defense. Excuse me. And I'll just use Surf. Yeah, so this is a pretty boring episode of Let's Play Pokemon Yellow so far, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, all I'm doing is just literally walking and fighting random battles. I haven't even gone upstairs, haven't touched any statues, haven't explored the area. So yeah, let's keep going. Alright, so you see the statue, viewers. It's a secret switch. Who wouldn't, exactly? Another random battle. And we have a new Pokemon. Well, we've fought them before, but it's a new Pokemon nonetheless. Grimer. Grimer, of course, is a pure poison type Pokemon. Seriously? Alright. Let's get Dragonair some action. Yeah, so unfortunately this Grimer has really bad AI script. Alright. Okay, so 5 Leers. Alright, good. Let's just wrap him. I did 5 Leers. I reduced his defense down to all hell. And this is the damage I do. This is the damage. Okay, so if you look at that as like 1 PP, that's actually pretty good damage. But still, that's really annoying. Yeah, I really should teach Dragonair some good moves. I mean, I could teach him, like, say, Surf, and I have some other teams I can teach him off the bat. I don't want to teach him Surf, though, because I already have a Pokemon that has Water-type moves. I would like to teach him Ice Beam instead. And the problem with Surf is that it does so little damage. The problem with Surf and other HM moves, I don't think you can delete them in this version of the game, unfortunately. I mean, they're permanent HMs. Because I don't think they introduced the move deleter until Pokemon Gold and Silver versions. And without the ability to lose moves, it's really annoying because you'll be stuck with a HM move. So say for example you teach a Pokemon Cut or Flash, one of the weaker lower tier HM moves. Like, you know, teaching a Pokemon Surf is not the end of the world, but if I taught Dragonair Flash, I'm screwed because I limit his moveset permanently with a crappy accuracy reducing move. Oh man. Yeah, so definitely Dragonair needs better moves. I mean, Wrap is just not going to cut it in regards to training and actually being a useful Pokemon. I know, believe me, viewers, Dragonair is a sick Pokemon. Like, it can learn I mean, organically, it can't learn that many moves. I mean, organically, not until future generation games they can learn like Twister and stuff like that. Or Dragon Breath, Dragon Rage, blah blah blah. But, I mean, it can learn a 6 set of moves later on via TMs or any of those methods. You can virtually learn most of the TMs in the game. Ah, we're facing off against Charmander. Like, you know, back in the day when I was a child, my favorite Pokemon was using Dragonite in not competition. I didn't enter professional competition, but I remember like one of our family friends had like a birthday party when they were like 10, and we were playing Pokemon Stadium and we were using our Pokemon Gold and Silver cartridges to play each other, and I ended up winning. I ended up versing my brother in the final because of my awesome Dragonite. My brother was destroying me actually. My brother had a Kingdra, and his Kingdra is, you know, they're not weak to anything except for Dragon type moves, so they're very hard Pokemon to beat. So he would destroy me until the final battle against my Dragonite, and he missed something like 3 blizzards in a row, and I hit all of my thunders, which, if you do the math on that, shouldn't have happened. Like, it was complete fluke. Like, thunder is less accurate than blizzard. One shot of his blizzard would wipe out my Dragonite, and for whatever reason on that day, I was able to slay his Kingdra that was wiping out my party. See, that was a fun day. I didn't want to talk to you, Pikachu. Yeah, I know, you love me, whatever. Good coffee. Yeah, I mean, having a Dragonite is awesome. Like, my Dragonite's always had Fire Blast, Thunder, Blizzard, and Hyper Beam. And in retrospect, I should have taught them Ice Beam and Thunderbolt instead, just because of accuracy reasons. Because, yeah, I mean, as I said, my brother missed 3 blizzards in a row. Had he had Ice Beam instead, I would have been a goner. Because Ice Beam's accurate. Ice Beam would have been quadruple super effective. And my Dragonite, not good against Ice type Pokemon. I mean, generally against Ice type Pokemon, I would use either Fire Blast or Thunder. So now we're having the origin stories of Mewtwo. Mewtwo is the most powerful Pokemon in this game. You'll see it soon enough, viewers. Excuse me. No chance against Ninetales. Ninetales is the evolved form of Vulpix. Ninetales evolves from Vulpix with use of the Firestone. Firestone can be easily purchased from the Celadon City convenience store, which was a mistake in retrospect because it was so easy to purchase. I mean, these are major evolutionary stones. Like in future incarnations of the game, these kind of stones you can't just buy over a store counter. They are rare. Well, it's another Eradicate. Yeah, the annoying thing of having Dragonair as my front party member is that I can't run from any of these battles. He's too weak. He can't face off against. Well, I mean, these Pokemon, these wild Pokemon are strong. Level 43. I mean, come on. I mean, just Eradicate, but still. Okay, we'll just use Snorlax for strength. Okay, so we took care of that Eradicate. Alright, so we find another Max Potion. Max Potion fully heals a Pokemon. Awesome. I guess that'll do it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. I've been Inkovic, you've been at Thin Slice of Heaven, viewers.